Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Madihah binti Salahuddin. My metric number is 1193173. I choose question number 2 as my presentation. So the question wants us to give 5 different elements for W. x1, x2, x3. They are subsets of R3. Subspace of R3, I'm sorry. And then the equations given are 2x1 plus x2 minus x3 equals to 0 and x1 minus x2 plus x3 equals to 0. So first of all, I'm going to put these two equations into matrix form. So we have 2, 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1, 1. We have 3 variables, x1, x2, x3. So times by x1, x2, x3 equals to 0, 0. Wait, this one is 2 times 3. This is 3 times 1. Yeah, so 0, 0. Okay, next, change into augmented matrix form. So we have 2, 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1, 1, 0, 0. From here, I'm going to do R2. The new row for the second row, R2, will be equals to, we take R1 minus, I'm sorry, we take a new row for R2 will be, we take R1 minus 2 times R2. Okay, so the first row remains the same, 2, 1, negative 1, 0. For the second row, 2 minus 2 times 1, 2 times 1 is 2, so 2 minus 2 is 0. Next, 1 minus 2 times negative 1, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And 1 minus negative 2 equals to 1 plus 2, so 1 plus 2 equals to 3. And then negative 1 minus 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Negative 1 minus 2 equals to negative 3. 0 minus 2 times 0 equals to 0 minus 0, 0. So from here, we have, we can take 3x2 minus 3x3 equals to 0. So our 3x2 is equals to, we bring this negative 3x3 to the right hand side, 3x3, and then so we have our x2 is equals to x3. So this is x2. Next, so from the first row, we have 2x1 plus x2 minus x3 equals to 0. 2x1, now we are going to substitute. Just now we have our x2 equals to x3. So now we substitute the x3 into x2. So plus x3 minus x3 equals to 0. And then x3 minus x3 equals to 0. So we have 2x1 equals to 0. So we have x1 equals to 0. So this is our x1. And then x3, we equals it to x3. This is our free variable. So this is our x3. x1, x2, and then x3. So from here, we have our, first we let x3 equals to any free variable. For example, t can be any number. So our w is equals to x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equals to x3, x1 is equals to 0, x2 is equals to x3, we let it equals to t, so we put t here, x3 is equals to x3, x3 is equals to t, so t here. We factor this vector, so we have t 0 1 1. Okay, now we are going to use this solution to find the 5 different elements for W. Let's say we let our first t is equals to 2. So W is equals to our first W, the first element for W, given the formula t 0 1 1. So t is equals to 2. 2 times 0 is equals to 0. 2 times 1 is equals to 2. 2 times 1 is equals to 2. And then our second t, we let it equal to 3. So our second element for W is equals to 3 0 1 1. So we have 0 3 3. And then our third t is equals to 4. So our third W is equals to 4 times 0 1 1. So 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 1 is 4. Next, our fourth t, let's say we take 5. So our fourth W will be 5 times 0 1 1. 5 times 0 0, 5 times 1 5, 5 times 1 5. And then our last t, we make it equals to 6. So our fifth W is equals to 6 times 0 1 1. 6 times 0 0, 6 times 1 6, 6 times 1 6. So these are W1, W2, W3, W4 and W5 are the 5 different elements for W, and there are inside the subspace of R3. As you can see, all have, the vector have 3 elements. So these are my answer. Thank you, Doctor.